Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be bringing back a series that I used to have on my main channel called Items of the Week. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to call it Items of the Week or just something simple like items you can make profit on, but regardless, it is an extremely fun series and I absolutely love doing it, and you guys absolutely loved it when you were watching it over on my main channel. So today is going to be a super simple item. You're not going to make a lot of rubles. If you're half decent at this game, you would make a lot more just running scav or just running your PMC. But if you are dirt broke, if you guys literally only have like 5,000 rubles in the bank, then this might be a method for you. But we're going to start the items of the week out slow, but this is going to be guaranteed profit, even if it's not a lot. So make sure you guys are leaving a like on the video here today. Honestly, I have been experimenting with a lot of items here in the flea market over the past day or so. Kind of finding some that work, but aren't as consistent as this one. This one, there's just so much of it flowing into the flea market at all times that honestly, you're guaranteed to make 1,000 rubles within a couple minutes. Now, 1,000 rubles in a couple minutes is nothing close to when you can just run a factory scav and be done in under a minute. I have a video on that. If I remember, I'll link it up in the top right. It's an easy guide for you guys to follow on literally doing your scav in under a minute and getting their entire loadout for free. It's super easy, but without further ado, let's hop into the first one today, and it could not be simpler to find this one. Click weapons, and you're already ready to go. Right here, here's some profit. Oh, it's already gone. See, people know what they're doing. We got a sniper here in the market. I saw some disappear. I see you guys. Some of you still keeping up with the market flipping. I like it, man. So, guys, what we're going to be doing here today is we are going to be flipping both knives that you actually see. You could actually flip any knife, even up to the regular camping axe, whatever it is. There's an axe that you can find on scavs. But you can flip any knife that you want. The only requirement to this is you need to have Jaeger unlocked. If you have Jaeger unlocked, this method will work for you. But you just hop in here to the flea market, and you're going to be looking for any of these blue knives. I just call them blue, but this one's called Damascus, and the other one's called 95 by 18. The Damascus knives, you're going to be looking for anything under 2,000 rubles. And then for the 95 by 18s, you're looking for anything under 3,000 rubles. Anything under those prices for those two is going to be guaranteed profit. And it's actually really easy to spot when there's a 95 by 18 because of the different color handle. So with how many knives there are just coming off every single scav in the game, players who aren't that great are going to list these knives because they're going to loot them. Veteran players like me and some other players, you know, with thousands of hours in the game, we're not picking up the knives unless we are literally trying to fill every single space in our backpacks. So if you guys want to know how to refresh really quick, this is a super good tip for any beginner. Make sure you're hitting F5 on your keyboard. And then if you want to go ahead and purchase something, make sure your mouse is hovering over purchase. When you click it, you can just hit Y on the keyboard and it will automatically purchase that. So if you have your finger on F5 and Y at the same time, it's going to allow you for very quick purchases. And that's something huge to know when you're trying to snipe big items. Like, for example, at the beginning of a wipe, trying to get cheap graphics cards is a great way to get ahead in the long run. So here is a knife for 2,000. I'm just going to buy this one. You saw how quick I just purchased that. We head on over to Jaeger. We go to sell. You can see we're making about 154 rubles there. It's not a lot. You can honestly purchase anything under 2,100, but I just say 2,000 and 3,000. So much easier to remember that way. And then anything under 3,000, you can see that the 95 by 18s are selling for 3,067. So it is literally that simple. I got some extra knives here. See, I just quick sell them, but for people who might not have Jaeger, they go right to the flea market to sell them because it's going to be better to sell them on the flea market than it is to sell them to fence. So we're just going to sit in here for a little bit, see if I can get any more snipes for you guys to show you this is actually a really good method. We did see, as you just saw at the beginning of the video, someone is in here actively sniping the knives right now. They must be really broke, man, to be in here sniping knives. Like, that means you are hurting for cash. Another one in the melee section is going to be the, let me see if I can find it here. It's not the bayonet. It's this one right here. So this should be cash right here. These 10,000s. The bayonets, they should sell to Jaeger for a little over the 10, yeah. So 10,260, you know, I made 500 rubles. It's not a lot at all, but if you are literally dirt broke in this game, then it's a super easy way for you to make extra money. And if you want to do experiment, maybe you want to buy the bayonet, maybe you want to buy the antique axe. I think it's about 53,000. If you wanted to buy some of these, even the crowbars you can find on scavs occasionally, any of these that you wanted to experiment with, you can certainly do that just by literally buying one and then sell it to Jaeger, know your price, and then you're good from there on out. Now, you know, the survival machetes, you're not going to find too many of those, just like the crowbar. They're not that common when it comes to, you know, either the Damascus or the 95 by 18. I'm noticing not a lot out here right now. Typically, there's like hundreds of these things, so might just be a low point in the day. But I do want to sit here and try and get a couple more snipes for you guys, so I'm going to actively try to do that for you guys and see if I can. But if I can't, that's okay. We have already seen me do it a little bit and know that the prices are there, but it's just an example. Let's try and get a couple more. There's another one, and we do got one right there. So there's two more. Honestly, there's not a lot of them popping up. Got that one. That's 500 rubles profit right there. See if we get any more real quick. But there's not that many popping up. You know, one here and there. If you're ever just scrolling through the flea market, you know, you're looking for something. Maybe you're looking for a marksman rifle of some kind. Maybe you're trying to pick up an SR-25. There's one with a bunch of attachments on it. You know, you're looking for a nice SR-25. You're looking for an RPK, whatever it may be. Just click on that melee section. Load them up real quick. See if there's any in that price range and move on. It takes 2 seconds. It's super easy cash. But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up, man. It's pretty self-explanatory. Really nothing else to say when it comes to making the easy rubles. But I'm going to have plenty more methods here on the channel. There's another one. Give me that. Yes, sir. Another 500. I'm going to have plenty of easy money-making ruble guides, whether it's scav runs, factory runs, any of the sort. I'm going to have them here on the channel. I think I saw even another one. So they're starting to flow through now, man. There's another one right there. But, yeah, guys, it's literally that simple. It's super easy to flip in the flea market still. You just have to know what you're doing. Know your prices. Honestly, this is only mainly for people who really are struggling on rubles. Me with 22 million, I could care less about flipping in the flea market. So, just trying to help out the younger rats in the game. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, sponsor in the comment description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.